The Senate will now be in session. All rise for the arrival of the Honorable Senate President and the Senators of the Republic of the Philippines.
The Senate set its eyes on priority bills and pressing concerns as the second regular session resumed this week. Senate President Juan Miguel Mix F. Zubiri said the chamber sees the passage of 20 new priority laws before Congress adjourns in May. Upon resumption, senators voted to pass on third and final reading a bill creating more Sharia courts.
Because right now the Sharia courts are only in the Barm region, Cotabato and the Barm region. Since we have a lot of brother Muslims all over the Philippines, this will now give them an opportunity to listen and hear their cases where they reside, whether it is in Northern Luzon, whether it is Central Visayas, or in Mindanao, other areas of Mindanao.
With this development, our Muslim brothers and sisters across the country will be one step closer to having better access to the specialized knowledge and expertise of Sharia judges, promoting fair and equal treatment of Muslims under the law.
Ito pong hakbang nito, hindi naman po ito magiging makatotohanan kung ito po ay hindi nyo po pinalakas aming Ginoong Pangulo, Senator Mig Zubiri. Maraming salamat po.
Senators also approved on second reading 12 bills on the establishment of additional trial courts across the country. The Senate last Monday adopted a resolution commending the awardees of the 16th Ani Dangal Awards, which recognizes the highest international achievements of Filipino artists. The upper chamber, in another resolution, also lauded recipients of the Gawad sa Manlilikanang Bayan or Gamaba Award.
This resolution is really a testament that culture is indeed a part of nation building and policy making here in the hallowed halls of the Senate.
Students of the University of the Philippines College of Law were also hailed in separate resolutions for their victories at the 2024 Philip C. Jessup International Moot Court Competition and the 28th Annual Stetson International Environmental Moot Court Competition.
Mr. President, naglalaan po tayo ng panahon para kilalanin ang mga panalo ng ating mga kababayan dahil pinapaalala nila sa atin ang angking galing at talino na taglay ng Tatak Pinoy. Iba po ang Tatak Pinoy.
Senator Grace Poe sponsored bills seeking the grant of legislative franchises to power distribution utilities in the provinces of Leyte, Romblon, and Negros Occidental. Senators vowed to uncover the truth behind the reported multi-level marketing scheme involving a local pharmaceutical company and some doctors. In their privileged speeches, Senator Jinggoy Ejercito Estrada and Senator Raffy Tulfo bared the alleged collusion between physicians and Belkens Pharma Incorporated.
The scheme is not only about making money, but also hurts the credibility and integrity of the medical profession. The doctors who engage in such unethical practices undermine public trust in healthcare professionals and cast a dark shadow over the noble work of dedicated physicians who strive to uphold the highest ethical standards.
Kawawa naman ang mga may sakit dahil siya ay napipilitang bumili ng mga gamot na hindi naman pala nila kailangan. Our people are barely making ends meet and rarely do they have medical expenses counted on their monthly budget. Kaya po, pag may nagkakasakit, bawat sentimo ay mahalaga.
On Tuesday, the Committee on Health and Demography started its inquiry on the alleged marketing scheme. Senate President Pro Tempore Loren Legarda stressed the importance of collaboration in preserving Filipino culture and heritage as Committee on Culture and the Arts tackled bills on various cultural initiatives. During the hearing of the Committee on Basic Education, Senator Win Gatchalian inquired about solutions to protect teachers and learners amid extreme heat due to El Nino and climate change. Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa led the Committee on Public Order and Dangerous Drugs in investigating the multi-billion peso illegal drug haul in Batangas recently. The committee also discussed the alleged leak of confidential information from the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. The Committee on Trade, Commerce, and Entrepreneurship, chaired by Senator Mark Villar, also tackled bills seeking to amend the Intellectual Property Code of the Philippines. Senator Risa Hontiveros presided over the hearing of the Committee on Women, Children, Family Relations, and Gender Equality on the proposed Magna Carta of Children. Exhibits were held at the Senate to highlight the role of women in the fight against climate change and promote efforts to preserve endangered dialects in the Philippines. Senate officials and personnel participated in a workshop aimed at preventing online scams.